All right. Before I start with the drawing, first of all, there are 114 people here today, which is terrible, but significantly better than the last 2 days. For those who were here yesterday, I hadn't even had time to count them yet, but there were 184 people here. So 114 sounds pretty good. All right. Before I start with the drawing, let's talk about the weather really quickly. Today there's a slight chance of rain. Personally, I feel like it's not going to do anything at all. I could be wrong. That's just based on feelings. So I don't think we're going to have any significant issues with rain. If I'm incorrect, you could, if you go down any of the dirt roads in the area and they get extremely wet, they can become extremely hazardous to drive on. So make sure that you feel comfortable driving on our roads with a forecast with a slight chance of rain. Personally, I think it's just fine. I think we're not even going to see much rain at all. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be sunny and 86 degrees, which is a 10-degree difference from today. If you are coming from a place that had a real winter, or if you're coming from somewhere that's not quite so terribly hot, you really, really need to be prepared for that. 86 degrees is going to feel hotter than 86, especially if you're hiking on sandstone. So if you get the permit to hike out to the wave, it's going to be terribly hot. In addition to the heat just in the air, there's also some humidity from the rain that we got the last couple days out there. So you really, really need to be confident that you can do this hike with this forecast, because it's going to be more physically demanding than it would be if it were not so hot or humid. For today, well, actually for the next 2 days, you need to have at least 1 gallon of water per person if you're doing a full day hike. That's a minimum. For tomorrow, you know, a gallon is a minimum, but you could have some extra, I don't know. When it's humid, your body is less efficient than it is when it's just dry and hot, and so you're going to be sweating more, and it's going to cool you down less, which means that you're going to be, you know, consuming more water as you hike. For that reason, it's absolutely vital that you have enough drinking water. There's no drinking water at any of our trailheads out in this area, so make sure you have your water before you leave town. And it's a good idea to have some extra water in your car just in case you finish your hike and want to drink something. It takes, I don't know, it takes quite a while to reach a next water source from our trailheads, so it's important to have some extra just in case something goes wrong with your vehicle. One last thing, this is really dumb, but wear sunscreen. It's very obvious, but it's also important. If you get a bad sunburn, you're going to dehydrate more quickly. So it's a health issue. You need to wear sunscreen, not for vanity, but because you don't want to get dehydrated in the desert. Okay, now for the lottery. Let me explain how this works. First of all, I'm going to call out each trip leader's name. If you can raise your hand and show me where you are, I'd appreciate it. And then I'll tell you what your number is. That number is in our bingo ball spinner. Once everybody knows what their number is, we'll mix them up, and that's how we're going to find out who gets a permit. Let's see. If you were here yesterday, wait for your new number, because we changed those in the order you came in. All right, if you were drawn, congratulations. You know, it's not 184 people, but it's still significant to win, so enjoy it. Please, in your excitement, don't run up here, though, because we have to fill out some paperwork. So just take a deep breath, stay where you are, do not leave this room, do not leave your chair, just stay there, and I'll fill you up as soon as I can. If you don't get a permit, the great news is it's going to be really, really hot tomorrow. In addition to that, there are lots and lots of hikes in this area. The wave is a 2-acre spot. The Grand Staircase itself is 1.9 million acres. That's just one of the many places around here that you can hike. We have the Paria Canyon Coast Wilderness, we have the Paria Coast National Monument, we have the North Rim of the Grand Canyon, Zion National Park, and Bryce National Park. Those are all like in a circle around this town, and there are other places in between. So please, please, if you don't get this permit, don't leave disappointed. Just go to the front desk and barrage them with your questions, because we want you to have a good time while you're here, and there are lots and lots of options for that. Okay, and then last thing, if you don't get the permit today and you plan to come back tomorrow, remember what your number is overnight. And then if you come back tomorrow morning, you can just tell us your number. You'll feel very smug as you just have to breathe through and don't have to fill the form out again. We'll also save some paper that way. we're automatically going to hold on to these applications overnight, so you don't need to tell me to do that at the end of the drawing. But we cannot put you back in tomorrow unless you tell us tomorrow morning. So you do have to attend if you want to be in the drawing again. Okay, let's get started. All right, Yusuke Nakamoto.
Yes.
All right, number 1. Vincent Charette.
Charette.
Okay, I apologize.
French.
Okay, yeah. Number 2. Amanda Shaw. Number 3. Jim Western. Number 4. Klaus Volkmer.
Yep.
All right, number 5. James Edwards II. You're number 6. Mark Skinner.
Yeah.
All right, you're number 7. Michael Millis.
Yes.
All right, number 8. Thomas Brown. Number 9. Xavier Savare. I can't read French today. You're number 10. Kyo Koike. All right, number 11. Eric Valencourt.
Here.
All right, number 12. Mark Sammons.
Yeah.
All right, you're number 13.
Yeah.
Jose Miguel Ortega. All right, number 14. Yi Ji Chen.
Yep.
All right, 15. Adrian Zondag. All right, you're number 16.
Yesterday, 24.
It changes, so you're 16 today. Yeah, just the order that you come in. All right, Takashi Nakagawa.
Yes.
All right, you're number 17. Patrick Schutzer. All right, sorry. Number 18. Kevin Van Dyke.
Yep.
All right, 19. Tomoya Nakao. All right, 20. Sumatra Chugong. Sorry. Number 21. Stefan Chiapura.
Yes.
All right, you're number 22. John De Bruyne. All right, 23. Michael Elbel.
Yep.
All right, 24. Chrissy Henry. Yeah. Okay, you're 25. James Horner. Show me where you are. James Horner.
He's right back here.
Okay, cool. He's number 26. All right. Stefan Hammond. You're number 27. Darshan Mehta.
Yes.
Okay. 28. Lee Wang. All right. 29. Julie Dos Santos. All right. 30. Chris Gilbert. All right. Number 31. Yvonne Shalmless. All right. 32. Renfu Lai.
Yeah.
All right, number 33. Grover Ray White. All right, 34. Siyu Guo. All right, number 35. Candace Bonham. Okay, 36. Kevin Matthews. All right, 37. Tanmay Patwa. All right, number 38. Megan Campbell. All right, you're number 39. Ronald Ray. All right, 40. Emil Dotrevsky. Okay, 41. 41. And George Riley. All right, 42. Chi-Hung Liu. All right, you guys are number 43. Doug Smith. All right, 44. Frederick Mazieres.
Yep.
All right, number 45. Lin Lin. All right, number 46. Andre Pelon. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was never getting that. 47. John Boyd.
Yes.
All right, number 48. Mark Williams.
Yep.
All right, you're number 49. Yuan Lin.
Yes.
50. Christopher Vo.
Here.
Where are you? Okay, cool. Sorry, 51. Kikobu Kamai.
Yes.
All right, number 52. And then Robert Copper?
Yes.
All right, you're number 53. Okay, did everybody hear and remember their numbers? Good thing, okay.
1, 1, 1.
33. 33. All right. Okay, so it's a group of 4, but it happens.
4.
Okay, so that means that we have 6 spots left. Okay? Alright, that's a group of 2. So that means that we have 4 spots left.
4.
Number 1.
Number 1. Hey guys, you're booing, but this is just one person.
Yes. Yatta.
So we have 3 spots left.
Number 9.
Number 9. Okay, this is just one person again. We're dragging it out. All right, there are 2 spots left. Some of your groups have more than 2 people in them, and I just want to put the pressure on you. If you are drawn and you have more than 2 people in your group, you can either take the 2 spots and leave those kids or friends, or you can pass and hike somewhere else as a family or group. Please think about whether or not you can and should and want to split up your group from a safety aspect as well as just like a friendship aspect, because we'll need to know quickly if you are drawn this one. Okay.
Number 13.
13, all right. Okay, let's go to 4. Where are you
That's
guys?
me.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's you.
It's 13, right?
13, yeah. Sorry, guys. Oh, what would you like to do?
They're outside. Can I check with them real quick? Or
Yeah.
I'm probably going to pass, but
Okay.
I'll have to check.
Okay, how far outside?
They're right outside the door.
Okay, yeah. Or can we holler for them or yell at them? Yeah, that's probably better. Okay.